Where's that? Oh, that. Okay. I don't have to have that up. I could, but I don't have to. There we go. Good morning, Liz. I might have an echo. Get rid of that. And I can guarantee you I'm not talking too loud. Here I go again. Excuse me. Happy Friday to you. Yep, I'm not talking loud enough. I hope I am, though. 5:30 seems to be my time to go live. I wish I could get my stuff together and go live at 5 like I used to. I don't know. I need to get better with my schedule. What do you think? You also? Thank you, hon. I hope you're safe and doing well this morning. Oh, good morning, Mosh. How are you? Happy Friday. Sorry, guys. I have having a hard time breathing again, I guess. Forgive me. I'm having a hard time adjusting to the level of humidity that we have in Arizona right now. That's what my problem is. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest. I am having a problem. Goodness. It's Friday. Last night was the first debate between people, and I'm curious because I didn't talk much last night. I didn't give out too many of my opinions. Because I don't. But I am curious what people thought last night, just briefly, about what people thought from last night's debate. If you watched it, it didn't seem to be too bad. I know more people were upset about the whole CNN thing more than anything else, having the exclusive right, but it looked to me like a whole bunch of people were able to stream that message out. So hopefully CNN doesn't become horrible and go after people. Humidity here is horrible. Yeah. Good morning, Rome. Good morning, Chill Pill. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday to you. It's nice to see you. I'm actually going to look up our weather. Let's see. Our dew point is 62. So, it's dropped a degree. Big deal. And our humidity is 55%. You know what? And it's 79. I am not okay with this weather. It is not, this is not normal weather. It is gross. You walk outside, you feel like you're in a sauna. It's disgusting. You didn't even bother watching. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, Angie had a watch party, more like a listen party last night because, you can't, or CNN was going to get you, whatever. So we did listen to it. To me, and this is just my opinion, okay? Just my opinion. It seemed to be well structured, like not too many interruptions between the two. I don't care that they put Biden, because that's what I call him. I don't care that he had an entire week of preparation. He still bumbled and fumbled around last night. He cannot speak coherently enough for people to understand. 85%. That's a lot. That you win. hands down. Lynn, sorry. I thought it was pointless. I wish they had talked more about what they will do and not what they have done. And you know what, Chill Pill? A lot of us wish that. A lot of us really do wish that they would talk about what they're going to do. But should I say that? Okay, let's put it this way. We already know what Biden has done. It's pretty obvious. We all have to deal with it on a daily basis. If you're hungry, you need to go to the grocery store. That will shock you into reality. I don't care who you are. I also don't care how much money you have, because you have had to notice by now the inflation. Give me a break. Give me a break. You know, if your eyes are open and you pay attention, you can basically figure out what the heck is going on, even with limited intelligence. No, I'm not putting people down, but I am being honest. If you can't see the simple, basic inflation issues that we've had with gas, with groceries, with insurance going up, every time I happen to pay for 6 months of insurance, it happens to go up. And it shouldn't. Not even a little bit. Because I don't have accidents. I don't have tickets. I'm not stupid. And I don't get in trouble. Excuse me. We are raining again. It's 61 degrees, going to reach 80. I would trade you 80, but not for your level of humidity. Yeah. It was depressing, and I feel we are doomed. Good morning, Dogtown Grandma. It's nice to see you, sweetheart. Happy Friday. And I understand your sentiment. I know. I will tell you, and I've said this recently, it has become much more difficult for me to stay positive on a daily basis because I don't see many things getting any better. I'm being honest. It's difficult. So yes, I understand your sentiment, DG. I still didn't make it to town. Okay, Angie, that's all right. It's okay. When I put out the live stream or no, the community post last week, I said simply, if you can participate, you can. If you can't, it's okay too. It's not a requirement. I thought it would be a really good idea to get prices from all over the country just to see how much they're jacking them up. Love you all. Can't stay long. Got a big meeting with the city at 9 a.m. Our USA is in trouble. Yes, Mona, we know. Mona, our country is in big trouble, but we can tell the direction it's been going. And yeah. Good morning, Okie. Happy Friday to you. How are you? It did not raise taxes on the middle class, just raise prices on everything, all tax. Yeah, they're not just hitting the middle class. You know what? I've told some people how we live and how much money we don't operate on. Why? Because my ex-husband is permanently disabled and has been like that since he was 16. He has a traumatic brain injury. So you guys can figure out, if you have more than 2 brain cells, how we live. You also know that I can't work very much. I can, but I'm not disabled enough, and I don't want a government check. So I do what I do, and I do what I can. Good morning, TT. Happy Friday to you. Why did the humidity break up with the temperature? It felt too much pressure. I will be going today sometime, so I will compare mine even though it's late. Okay, honey, that's fine. Yeah, I'm going to leave it up. I'm going to leave that up just so that everybody else can do it too. I'm going to apologize if anybody was expecting like a spreadsheet kind of comparing the notes. That's not what you're going to get from Cactus. I don't do spreadsheets. I, but but I did want to talk about the prices. Before I went live, I was looking at the milk prices, just the milk prices from all over our country. Good grief. That's ridiculous. Excuse me. I just finished my toast before I went live. Bad news coming out of the drag racing works this morning. Lizzie Moosey lost her battery with breast cancer last night. She was so young. Aww. Oh, that's not okay. Thank you for telling me, TT. Yeah. Some people just get cancer really, really early, and it's extremely aggressive, and there isn't much they can do about it, no matter how hard they fight. I know. I used to work for an oncology office. I worked at a couple of different locations across town. I really enjoyed that job, but I didn't enjoy the amount of sadness and how many people actually have cancer. You know what? You never know how many people actually get cancer in our country. You have no idea until you work for an oncology office. It is sad. It's quite sad. Good morning, Chris. How can you tell if a cloud is rich? By checking if it has a silver lining. Did your dog eat your homework, Miss Minnie? No, I'm good. The people I know who live longest went to the doctor the least. Uh-huh. Yeah. Next year, I'll give up spreadsheets for 40 days and 40 nights. It's going to be excellent. I have a spreadsheet of all my Abe Lincoln reposts. I call them my Lincoln logs. Cacti don't fret. Watching find the right passion is inspiring. Oh, I'm not fretting. I'm not fretting. I watched her a little bit yesterday. She has hardly anybody come to her live streams. When did she start, U-Haul? Because she's barely got anybody in there. So, Street Outlaw for Life. Good morning, Visible. How are you? But Angie, breast cancer is easily curable. You just have to catch it early. Some of it is. I can argue with that a little bit, TT. Some of it is. I had an aunt who passed away at 45 from breast cancer, and it was her second return. And it was an aggressive, if I remember right, it was an aggressive type of breast cancer. And they were able to get rid of some of it. And they did something experimental back in the day, 92, 93. 92, 93. I'm thinking that's the 91. It would have been 91. Something experimental. And they took her bone marrow out, all of it. They took all of her bone marrow out and radiated it and put it back in. But when you do that, your entire body is susceptible to infection. And by the time they got her bone marrow radiated and put back in, her entire body had metastasized with the cancer. And she was being eaten alive. That was my aunt. That's what my aunt went through. That was back in the early 90s. Now, if any of my family members are in the chat and I have said something wrong, please correct me. Because, yeah, I'm getting old. And I crack up when I say that because I'm picking on myself. Okay. Because I do forget things. So I'm being honest. Oh, my friend was free of cancer for 4 years. She got the V and then the boosters, and now she's got turbo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, visible. I love Street Outlaws. Lizzie will be missed. That is unfortunate. True tell, I know them personally. Oh, wow. Okay, gotcha. I have a spreadsheet where I track all the chocolate toffee bars I've eaten. It's my Heath Ledger. Oh, oh, Rome, that was funny. That was I can't. You got me. You got me. Oh, goodness. That was hilarious. Radiated it. Yes. Who is visible? That's Pilgore. Pilgore has 2 channels. He has Visible Farms, and I think it's called Arizona Treasure Hunters. He's gotten into coin collecting and buying and stuff recently, so he's got 2 channels. Visible, did I have a wrench on this channel too? Did you have a wrench? You might have. Huh, yeah, that's Pilgore. He lives in Arizona as well. He's just north of me, about 3 or 4 hours. I didn't know you knew them. That's cool. Visible, so does my hubby. He had 2 engines built by Pat Moosey back in the day. Oh, right on. No, oh, you didn't have a wrench? Okay. Okay, thank you. I didn't realize that. You're welcome. Yeah, that's Pilgore. Yep. He's got 2 successful channels just because of the different things that he does. Yeah, he has a wrench with that one. There he is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Visible Farms is his dispensary growing stuff. How about that? So, and for those of you that don't know, I'm pretty sure this still works. You can order from him. So, yeah, ta-da! You can do that too. So, like I said, last night, in my opinion, it was pretty structured, but someone is still a bumbling fool. That's what I call him. A bumbling fool. Good morning, Stormy. Happy Friday to you. Yes, Visible is an all organic farm. Uh-huh. Exactly. Can you order from him? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yep. My aunt also had it twice. She had a double mastectomy. My father died from breast cancer. Very rare. I remember that, TT. I remember you have said that. Mm-hmm. Find the Right Passion seems relatively new. I knew what it was like having nobody watch me, so I sympathize. Be right back. You're at the gas pump. Okay. Okay. Thank you, U-Haul. U-Haul has been promoting her. Last I checked, Find the Right Passion only has 50 subs. And from my understanding, she's up there in the northern Pacific, Washington. I think that's where she's at. I think that's where she's from. And U-Haul, I know what it's like to have no one watching you too. It's no fun. A lot of us out here have some really good information to share and just have great discussions. Yesterday was absolutely hilarious. I wanted to listen to my live stream again from yesterday, but I didn't. We had a lot of fun and a lot of laughs yesterday. He did better than I expected. I was shocked lefties hopped on board with he's incapable planned. Yeah, you know what? Their narrative changed last night, didn't it? After the debate. Yeah, we heard a bunch of people on CNN. They switched gears. And when they switch gears from going so hard on one subject all the time, something's up. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I think so. I really do. This channel is for my coins and vintage collections. Exactly. What's the difference between an accountant and a proctologist? One stares at spreadsheets and the other stares at spread cheeks. Got to be the east side of Washington. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. I auction vintage items on eBay. Right on. Right on. Very cool. Yeah, Stormy and Pilgore know each other from I think it's Howie's channel. So I think that's right. Rhymes on a roll today. Yeah, I know. Hillary versus Trump. You know what? That better not be. I'm just kind of saying that that's my opinion. I'm being honest. I we've heard rumors. We don't know. We don't know. We've heard rumors that they want to replace him. But okay. Let's just take that simple sentence right there. We have heard rumors that they want to replace him. Have we had to deal with that? Any president in the recent or little more distant past? Have we had to deal with that? They want to replace the president. Who talks like that? Just saying. Yeah, Howie. I thought so. I was totally shocked last night. I had to have Outlaw pinch me to make sure I was alive and not dreaming. Yeah. I don't go back because no one can figure out why I can't be seen by Howie and Brad when they come on. Oh, I know, honey. That is just really strange. Hang on. There's some messages that I should probably read something. What's that? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I see that. It happens a lot. Usually when someone... Well, that's interesting. I've not seen that before. I'm checking the back chat. Not since Jimmy Carter. Yeah. Thank you, Chris. Did you hear that New York City paid Hillary Clinton $2 million as a consultant for New Year's Eve? They wanted an expert on dropping the ball at the last... You're funny. Ah. You know what I just realized? I just used my phone to check messages, and my phone matches my circle that you guys are looking at, my screen. That's funny. I'm not going to show you, but it does. It matches. That's cool. Anyway, moving on. Blonde moment. Forgive me. I get distracted. What can I say? Oh, the other day, I think that was 2 days ago now, Chris put out a video about a storm that was headed his way. If you have the time, go check it out. Chris puts together some pretty good videos. And the area that he lives in, it can get some good-sized storms. And I feel sorry for the apartment complex that he looks at across the way, because they've been trying to repair the roof since the last storm. And yeah, and there goes the materials and everything again. So yeah, squirrel. I'm always squirreling. I do that all the time. What's Hillary Clinton's key to success? The delete key, right? Exactly. I'm real good this morning. Plenty of sleep. Didn't get too bent over the debate last night. I didn't either. I listened to it from Angie's channel. I heard the tit for tat going back and forth. There was some incoherency going on. Trump spoke pretty well, but he always does. But I will agree with Chill Pill. It really is nice, and it would be refreshing to, instead of hear them bashing each other, going after each other, trying to outdo each other. This is not a pissing contest. This is not a measuring our penis contest. Yes, I'm speaking quite frankly to there's adults on my channel. This is a country, damn it. This is a country full of people whose lives are at stake. I don't want to hear your past accomplishments. I can see them and look them up for myself. I don't want to hear what you think you've done. I want to see what you're going to do. Being the president of a country, a premier, whatever they call you, from whatever country you're from, is, in my opinion, the most important role, because you are in charge of a lot of people's lives. And in my opinion, that is not to be taken lightly. You don't screw over your population. Your population will get really mad and come and eat you. I'm not calling for any kind of anything. I'm simply saying these people, they don't take this seriously enough, in my opinion. And it is not okay to make a mockery of any country. Period. Thank you, Lynn. Please see my community page for info about tonight's panel. I would just tell you, but I want y'all to go see my pretty daughter's picture. There you go. Trump seemed to have so much more confidence than the other. Trump is full of confidence. If you saw an earpiece, if you saw an earpiece, two, if not, I'm taking a survey. I didn't watch it physically. I only listened. So, Miss Angie, I did see the seams of his mask. Oh, really? I don't remember them handing trophies out for that. Yeah, I know. My name is Joe Biden, and I forget this message. Yeah. His forehead was smoother than Turtler's, which is weird for an old man. I noticed that too. His forehead was extremely smooth in the middle, but you could look on either side and still see lines. Yeah. That is all I've ever seen in debates. Pissing contests seems to be what people like. I wish they didn't. I think it's really stupid. Good morning, Dennis. Happy Friday to you. I didn't see it, but he sure kept sticking finger in his right ear a lot. Joe Biden is like a web browser with 19 tabs open, 17 are frozen. He doesn't know where the music is coming from. See, Miss Minty, I believe last night was meant to unsue something. What do you mean, Chris? What do you mean? Mama needs her coffee. Go for it. I'm still drinking my iced tea. I had my toast just before I went live. Merch. Thank you, Rome. It was not Joe. I'm not going to get into whether it was or whether it wasn't. I have seen so many people compare the sizes of his ears and where they are as relation to his head. And I have seen, and I'm not saying I don't believe in that, but I'm saying we just don't 100% know. We don't. And that is speculation. So, yeah. Or what the HELL hockey sticks was going on while they had us distracted. You know what I want to know is who was tweeting on Joe Biden's account because it says Joe Biden on Twitter. I want to know who was tweeting for him when he was live on the debate stage, because the only things they were putting out on Twitter was, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, I've done that. No, you haven't. You haven't done anything but destroy our country in an extremely fashionable way, going down in flames. Keep in mind, historically, our nation has a long history of political pissing contests. I know they do, and I don't like them. I don't need to see two men in a pissing contest. I need to see two men telling people what they're going to do. And not only what they're going to do, but how they're going to go about it. Because that's a helpful thing to know. Ensue. Bless his heart, he kept looking off stage like, I want to go home. He looked like he was lost. All I know is Corn Pop was a bad dude. They think most of the U.S. are not smart enough to figure out that they only want the U.S. fighting with each other. That's possible. That's possible, Chris. Sounds like Jill. Yeah, I know. I know. It's a bunch of ridiculousness. All right. It's Friday, people. We're supposed to be in a good mood and having some fun. If Joe Biden's wife is called the first lady, what do we call his mother? Joe Mama. Rome, you're funny. Ah. Okay, everyone, I have to head out and look for donations. Yep, for my rescue. Pray I get some. Have a great day. I really hope you do, Rome. You have a great Friday. Thank you for the laughs. I appreciate it. Looks like Joe's always looks. Yeah, it's Friday. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. Okay, so my whole title and the main reason I went live this morning in the first place was not to talk about the debate, but I wanted to. So here we go. I just want to say thank you to everyone who did participate in all of the price gathering. And Angie, please don't feel bad. You can still, if you get the opportunity to go to the store today, you can still go ahead and post your prices on here, because I'm still interested in your prices. So yeah, if you're still willing to do that, I would like that too. That'd be great. I researched the 152 scholars Joe was talking about. The APSAs, a woke bunch of college boys. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right. Milk prices across the board. Wow. We have here, it was 307, and that was earlier this week. We have 351, 284, 407, 257, 286, and I need to go gather one more price. from Messenger. Let's see. There we go. One more prize. Load up, load up, load up, load up, load up, load up. One more prize. That's bread. That's ice cream. Oh, there it is. 311. There it is. 311. So, wow on the prices. I got a nice surprise this morning. Hub's work gave him today off. So our staycay got an extra day. Oh, that's awesome, Angie. You got a whole extra day and the weekend and next week. Woohoo. That's great. That's really cool. Right on. Hey, hi, Peachy. I do not go grocery shopping ever. My hubby does that and the cooking too. Wow. Okay. You know what? I can honestly say, Peachy, that if I wasn't allowed to go grocery shopping, I'd probably explode. I am one of those women that thoroughly enjoy going grocery shopping. Call me strange, call me weird. I don't know, don't care, don't really care. I love to go grocery shopping. I love to compare prices. I like to go out and see the prices for myself. Stores a lot of times have items marked down that they don't put on your list when you're online shopping. So you can miss a whole bunch of deals if you're not actually doing the shopping. Now, I'm not putting people down if you don't like shopping. I'm not saying that. I'm simply saying ordering your groceries online, basic, versus going into the store. I would rather go into the store all day long because I need to see the prices for my face. Because that's how I shop. Just saying. So there's that. Turtler just grabbed his cap gun, headed towards Hubs, and said, "Now you messed up." Oh, it's going to be a fun day. I will try and post later. My friend lost her 26-year-old son on Tuesday, so I've been trying to help her. Aw, Okie. Oh, that's heartbreaking. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. You should write a hubby training book, Peachy, right? Apparently he likes to do that sort of thing. I only like garage sales and thrift shops. And there is nothing wrong with those either. I love garage sales and thrift shops. Gas is about $3.45 to $3.25. Okay, depending upon the day of the week. After Wednesday, it always goes up. Yeah, isn't that interesting, Dennis? How the price goes up of gas for the weekend so they can catch anybody who gets paid on a Friday or who wants to take a weekend trip. Then they have to pay the higher gas prices. Notice that too. Notice that too. I can't afford to order my groceries online. I don't. I go to the store, doggone it. Yeah. And we have, like I've told you, Fry's, 2 Safeways, a Walmart, and a Sprouts out here. So we have a decent variety. Yeah, Gigi, that is, oh gosh, prayers for her. That is really unfortunate. We should not have our children pass away before we do. I can't imagine what that's like. I only have one. Yeah, gotta go. We'll replay this when I get back. Hugs and blessings, prayers for you. Take care, Mona. Have a great day. Good luck. I do have a good man. He even mops too. I train him well. Okay, that's heartbreaking. Way too young. Exactly. Way too young. Now we know their secret. Yeah. Personal pet peeve: when prices go up on same item that was on the shelf the day before. That item did not all of a sudden cost the store more. Thank you. We buy, Rachel and myself, we buy a lot of frozen fruit. We don't make a lot of smoothies. We put it in our yogurt. And the prices of frozen fruit is completely insane. We started buying a bag of frozen cherries when it was just under $8. A year later, it's almost up to $9. There's no logical reason why a bag of frozen cherries from Walmart needs to go up an entire $1 in that short amount of time. I also told you guys that last week, let's see, on the 10th of this month, we bought a box of 60 eggs. They were $10.38. 6 days later, I wanted to go buy another box of 60 eggs, which is 5 dozen. The price had gone up to $16.38. The price went up by $6.04 in 6 days. It's not okay. How about that? In my opinion, that is absolutely not okay, and that's insane. Yep. We can order ours online and pick it up at the store for free. We can too. But that's not something I want to do. I have one kid. It would be terrible. Yes, Stormy. Exactly. Me too. And my boy is 26. I could. Yeah. You bought mangoes yesterday for 99 cents. That's nice. That's a good price. I'd like to meet the fellow whose pet peeve is people with pet peeves. That's funny. That's funny. We did talk about the gas prices yesterday, but I didn't mention them too much. I know that my gas price when I filled up my truck last was $3.53. Momo paid $4.64 for premium. We've got $3.25 for gas. We've got $2.95. And not too many people noticed that gasoline taxes, federal and state, on the pump. If anybody does get the opportunity to put some gas in their vehicle and they happen to remember the taxes on the pump, would you write that down too and put that back on my community post? Because that would be interesting to see too, what the actual taxes are for each state. Then we have $3.64, $4.20. Don't have any gas on that one. $2.98 and $3.25. Wow. Anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4. So depending upon where you live, gas prices are kind of a bit of insane. They're all over the place. My late hub's mom has outlived her husband and 4 children. She has the strength of Samson. I guess so. Right? That's a trooper. I just checked an app. The store I usually get gas at is currently $2.99. Thank you, Angie. So you have really low gas prices. Wow, that's great. Gas only cost me $1 plus 9 hours. That's how long it takes to slow cook a pot of beans. That's too funny. Angie, I can't imagine going through it that many times. Yeah, I lost my youngest son when he was 29, and I know I wouldn't survive losing my oldest son. I would have to just stop this thing called life. Yep, I understand. I do. You're back. Welcome back. Thank you. We've been talking about gas prices. U-Haul, I don't exactly think would be a fair comparison of gas prices, because I don't think U-Haul uses gas. I think he uses diesel. I'm going to just throw that out there and assume, because his main vehicle is 18 wheels and 53 feet long. So, yeah, diesel prices have been ridiculous, in my opinion. $4.25 gas price. Oh, good gravy, Stormy. Ouch. That's a chunk. But you know what? None of us are paying the prices that Canadians are paying. They are getting hosed up there with their gas prices. Now, I'm not saying we need to feel sorry for Canadians, but that is a very steep price to pay for gas. My gas is stale. When I fart, dust comes out. I'm old. Tennessee graciously lowered a lot of its taxes because of the Biden economy. We have a regular tax on food because we do not have income tax. Oh, gotcha. Last year, from August to October, Tennessee dropped all state taxes on food. Oh, see, Arizona does not tax their food and has not taxed their food, gosh, since I was a kid. Since I was a kid. Yeah, we have not had any tax on our food in a very, very long time. I just don't remember how old I was. Forgive me. Diesel here is cheaper than premium. Wow, that's interesting. $4.35 here for diesel. I have a diesel pickup. Oh, yeah, I used to have one too, but it wasn't a truck. It was a Ford Excursion. And putting diesel in a 44-gallon tank, that got expensive. I sold that in sold the Excursion back in 21, 3 years ago. Yeah, there was no way I would have been able to afford the gas for that. It was a 7.3. So, yeah. Diesel truck prices affect the grocery prices. Really? I didn't know that. Oklahoma is supposedly going to do away with tax on groceries. That's a good thing. Our gas tax is very low at the moment. Okay. All right. Virginia taxes everything. Dang, everything. Wow. I was just about to say that about Oklahoma. Yeah. We haven't had tax on food in forever and a day. Since I was a kid, they did away with it. And it's nice. I will tell you, because when you go to the grocery store, the price you see is the price you pay. You can add it all up on your phone. However, if you buy one non-food item while you're at the grocery store, you will still pay, ta-da, tax. So, but you can basically figure out your grocery list and how much it's going to cost you based on the fact that there is no tax, which is extremely helpful. Now, one of the things I noticed, everybody put down the prices. There are some prices from Walmart across the country that are absolutely the same. Now, Dogtown Grandma, when I first put this post out, said Walmart prices or other prices, and she made a great point. So I tried to get everybody to use the Walmart prices if you shop at Walmart, which most of us do. Some of us don't because of the areas we live in and principle. Some people just don't like to shop at Walmart. I get it. We don't exactly have an option. But what I noticed is that for a 16-ounce block of cheese, the same price is $3.44 across the nation. What I noticed for Walmart ice cream, $2.78. It wasn't higher and it wasn't lower. The coffee that I found was just your basic can of Folgers, and that was $10.94 down here. The only thing we aren't taxed on is pharmaceuticals. Good grief. New York taxes farts. That's when you do silent ones. We pay 6% on food, 10% on merch. They wanted to add a 2% mileage for new school roof, but it all turned into a conspiracy for the school board to gain 35 million. Yeah, go figure. Trains and semis are how groceries get to the stores. Yes, Dennis. Yes. Youngkin tried to cancel the food tax, but our local Congress is all controlled by the left. We have had a $5 million surplus for the last 5 years. They could have done it no problem, but refused. That's not okay. That's not okay. Yeah. The U.S. runs on truckers. I know we do. And there are several of us who happen to know a few personally. Yuha and Gary. Just two off the top of my head. So, and we happen to appreciate our truckers quite a bit. You guys, even though I love to drive, I've always loved to drive. It's a thing. I grew up. Our parents drove us everywhere. I really don't know if my love of driving would translate into driving a semi. Those are some seriously long hours where you have deadlines versus vacation driving where you can take some time if you want to. So I have an appreciation for truckers because they drive for very long hours. They go into lots of places that we don't go into. And yeah, I just super appreciate them. I know technically they're the backbone of the country. They get us our goods, because Youngkin wanted it. Of course he did. We have a grocery store called Crest, and it is cheaper than Walmart. Nice. Back in my day, we'd call them church busters. Squeak a dozer out and watch the whole church bust out and vacate. True story. Oh, you guys are funny. You know what? I was going to do a panel on all of this and have people come up and talk about their prices. But I don't exactly feel like having a panel. So forgive me. Yeah, forgive me. I just don't feel like having a panel this morning. I have a members only cooking stream coming up at 1:00 this afternoon. That would be 3:00 for Lynn and Mona and Chris, and 4:00 for Angie and TT and other people. So, we, and I say we, because my daughter will be helping me today with the cooking stream. I have decided not to make desserts because the combination of the sugar I used last Friday and the amount of alcohol that I drank was not exactly the best combination for me being a diabetic. And it was a lot of sugar. So I'm not exactly going to be making too many desserts unless they contain fresh fruit or something along those lines. So yeah. So glad you didn't. I just woke up and looked like crap. Yeah, it's all good, Miss Minnie. You really failed to disappoint. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. 3 p.m. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not done with my live stream yet this morning. I'm just talking out loud. We're busy. I've got a live stream this morning. I did not end up doing a short yesterday because we went out and did errands and stuff and things. And by the time I got back, if I would have uploaded a short, it wouldn't have done very good. I have a time frame where I upload my shorts so that they do the best performance because I study my analytics to the best of my ability. I'm blonde, so it doesn't always come across. And I'm making fun of myself because I do that too. So anyway, yeah, we've got a busy day today. I've got shorts to do. I've got a walk to take. I've got a cooking live stream to do. You know what? The one I'm going to get back to some prices. No, I might drink still. I might drink a little bit. No, no more alcohol. It's, you know what? So you are going live later? Yes. Yep, I am. Yeah, we're making there's a recipe already on my channel, and we're going to be remaking that recipe um because we can, because they are really good for you. We are making mock egg bites, the ones that you can get from Starbucks, except ours are much bigger. They're in a muffin tin, so they're muffin size. And we've got the recipe all ready for you. And I bought some ingredients yesterday. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah, the egg bites, you remember. Uh-huh. It's been about a year since I've done them, and it's such a good recipe and so quick and easy and so packed full of protein and good flavors that we just thought we would do them again. And Rachel will be helping me. So Rachel will be on my live stream for cooking. Okay. And then I think I will drink, but I will use less vodka than than I did last week because Mama had a slight problem. Being honest. Can't make that one. I'm egg intolerant. That's okay. That's all right. It's okay. I'm sorry that you can't. Brat boy barks. Oh, yeah. So that's what we'll be doing later. Um, I really wanted to talk about the meat prices that I discovered. The meat prices are all over the board. Hamburger, for a 2-pound package of hamburger at my Walmart, is $13.34. I have $11.93, $9.87, $10.66. $5.37. Wow. That is an awesome price. And $9.48. Oh, and there's one more price I've got to get. From Momo. Hang on. She sent me screenshots of all the prices. $2.88 a pound. So a little less than $6 for 2 pounds. Wow. So yeah. No eggs, no exaggerate. Uh-oh, I missed you drunk. Yeah. If anybody wants to become a member on my channel, it's only $1.99. It's like $2 and some odd cents with tax. I would really appreciate it if you did, because you can see me drinking and cooking at the same time. That is not something I will ever do in the morning. Just kind of throwing that out there. So, yeah. No, sir. Eggs give me tummy issues. Gotcha. Sorry, honey. Gas in the creek is $3.39. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Rome. I know my pork is $2.47 a pound. Okay. Hamburger here's got some $2.99. That's a good deal. I buy the 10-pound sub of 80/20. It cost me $40. That puts it at $4 a pound. Okay. My gosh, Chris, that's insane. We pay $8.99 for 1 pound of ground beef. And where you live, I would think it would be cheaper. You know? Really, Rome. Really. I would think it would be cheaper. Oh, and I make sure to tell people this too. Some people really don't like their bank account attached to Google, because that's where the payment process go through. So you can always buy a gift card and join a membership that way. It works just as well. So just throwing that out there. I would appreciate if more people became members. I would actually appreciate if the free memberships that I gave out to people, if you would actually take the time and spend the $2 for the next month on your own. It would be really helpful. It really would, because I tell you what, it's getting harder and harder to make a paycheck on YouTube now with the economy and the inflation the way it is. So I would really appreciate more members. I really would. I pay $6.50 for hamburger at the farm if I just buy hamburger, cheaper if I buy the cow. Wow. Wow. Use SECA virtual card? Yeah, use a gift card. I watched my hamburger go up from $34 to $37, then to $40 in 3 visits. That is absolutely not okay, Chris. That's just not okay. You know, that's crazy. That's way too much. For the chub, no offense, but that's pretty much the cheapest hamburger you can find is when they pack it like that. And to make that expensive, you're not going to be able to afford to eat pretty soon. Not even a little bit. Man, that's sad. I need to go to the meat market in town to see what they got. Yeah, try that. That could be very different for you. But basically, my channel has been hurting, and I haven't wanted to talk about it too much because, in my opinion, it's the economy. But if people would be willing to become members to my channel, I sure would appreciate it. I haven't had any super chats or super stickers. I haven't had many donations. I am not complaining. I'm not complaining. In my opinion, it seems to be going along with the membership, the lower memberships and the no donations seem to be going right along with the economy and the amount of inflation that we have. At least that's the way it seems to me. So if anybody could afford that, that would be really helpful. And I would really appreciate it because it ensures that I can continue to bring you good quality content and that I actually get a paycheck every month. Because last month, I'll be honest with you guys, I did not. I didn't get a paycheck last month, and this month, and it sucks. It really sucks because we are kind of holding on by a thread out here because of what we go through. So I don't talk about memberships and stuff very often. Maybe I should. I don't know. But I would appreciate your support. Yep. We are still at gas station. Diesel is the same, $3.39. Ah, okay. Thank you, Chris. No throwaway money when times are hard. I know, sweetheart. I know. 10 days, my membership renewals, it will be a year. Oh, wow. A whole year. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's amazing. I've been monetized for a whole year. Woohoo. Woohoo. Is it all it's cracked up to be? No. You got to mind your P's and Q's. You got to cross your T's and dot your I's. You got to watch what you say. There's a lot of subjects you cannot talk about. There are some of my live streams. After I have finished having discussions with people, I've just gone in and clicked no monetization because I know better. Wonder what color her cactus will be at a year. It's supposed to be lavender, light purple color with a bow around it. Yeah. Hi, Slim. Good morning. Happy Friday. 5 months. Aw, thank you, TT. Appreciate that, sweetheart. I really do. I appreciate that. Now, This will be my fourth cooking stream today, and it seems to be going on pretty well. So I'd love to change platforms, but it would absolutely be a start over, and I don't think I got it in me. I know I have been doing so much on YouTube. I still have my Twitch account. My Twitch account still has 53 followers, and I have not done anything on Twitch in the last month or two. I've just kind of not really considered doing anything on Twitch. I do so much for YouTube that it is hard to transfer over to another platform. And if I did actually move all of my stuff over to another platform, half of you, if not more, would not follow me over because so many people are used to YouTube. And I know that. So have a great day. You too, Oki. Have a great day and have a wonderful weekend. Wouldn't a fresh start with no haters be lovely? Yes, it would. Yeah, it sure would. You know, one of the good things about Twitch, Angie, is that you can see absolutely every single person that's in your chat. And when you ban them, they're banned for good, like they are on YouTube, and they're not allowed to watch your stuff either. That is the biggest difference between YouTube and Twitch, in my opinion. If you are banned from a channel on Twitch, you're banned and you can't watch anything that they do. Whereas, like here, I've got so many people in my tank and I'm not letting them out. Red's in there, Freebird's in there, Queenie's in there. Every single account of Broccoli's is in there that I'm aware of. And you know what? I'm going to say this out loud too. It is really super unfortunate that we have to keep a bunch of people in our tanks because we know we can't trust them and they cannot behave on their own. That's what YouTube would do if they were. I know if they did. Yeah, I know. Yes, when banned, they can't see your channel anymore. I love that. I absolutely love that. I love that option about Twitch. And I am established on there, but I have not done enough to become affiliated, which is Twitch's word for being monetized. So I haven't done enough yet. I'm like halfway there. I have to live stream on different days, and I have to have a consistency of a certain amount of people. Other than that, I could just strictly go straight over to Twitch and just say bye-bye to YouTube and let it go. Because I'm tired of being censored and just tired of it, being censored and not being able to talk freely about everything. What are the requirements for monetization on Twitch? Lynn could tell you better than me. We can get you there. I know there are enough of us, and I use that in quotations. Gary, zero. Chaplin. Gary, zero. Chaplin. Am I forgetting somebody? Deb, I think Deb's on Twitch too. I am, and I will support people too. Good morning, Momo. 11 months. Thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate that. Happy Friday to you. Cheers, Momo. I got my 11 months Wednesday. Right on. Yeah, Deb too. Okay. Yeah, you have to stream on 7 different days. So it has to be seven different random days. That's one thing you need for affiliation. 2, you need 50 subs. And we could get you there in a heartbeat because of all the people we know. Angie, I've got 53. Dennis is on Twitch too. Twitch, in my opinion only, would be a better platform. I've been able to play music and go through and research the song and play it over and over again. And I love that. And you can talk more freely on Twitch. You can't get ridiculous because somebody we know has even been warned on Twitch when they have their live streams. But it sure is a lot more free. And the fact that we could go and I can ban all the bots on there. Yes, Lynn is very familiar with all the bots. Oh, Chris has Twitch too. I got a song you should really look at. Okay. Okay, what is it? Go ahead and post it for me, if you would. But yeah, if we're going to seriously talk about changing platforms, there are several of us. We can get a bunch of us affiliated on Twitch and we'll still be monetized. It's just different. Twitch is good. Yeah, Rome is on Twitch as well. I follow several. Yep. Just the fact that people can be really banned is nice. I agree, Momo. Really banned. Not just, okay, you're banned, but I know you're still out there watching me, so I still have to watch what I say. No, you know what? Screw all that. Just go to Twitch and say whatever the heck we want about whoever we want. Not about politics. That's right. TT has it. Momo has it. That Summer by Garth Brooks. Okay. I don't think I've heard that song. Hang on. I'll get it queued up on one of my YouTube. That Summer. So are you saying you would like me to review that song? That comes right up. $19.93. I'm not sure if I've heard that song. I've heard a lot of Garth Brooks songs. I'm not sure I've heard of it. I'll have to hear it. I can't play it right now. I'm on YouTube. I'll get in trouble. When I get out of YouTube jail, I'll do a members only and discuss it with everyone. Sounds good. Sounds good. See, the hardest thing, Angie, and we have all come against this, and I have heard much bigger streamers say exactly the same thing. It is really, really hard to get people to move off of the platform of YouTube because everyone is so used to it. And trying to get your followers from one platform to follow you over to another one is really hard. You have to have some really dedicated, loyal followers. Garth Brooks is woke. Quit giving him clicks. Ah, okay. I'll follow you on Twitch. I just can't do that now. I'm not that handy on my phone versus my computer. You're fine, Rome. You're fine. Yeah, check out that noise out and tell me what you think it's about. Okay. Okay, Chris, I will. Hey, good morning, Rip. Happy Friday to you. How are you? We have been talking about all kinds of things like we always do. TT, I listen to the man's music, not his politics. Yeah. You know what? I'm just going to throw this out there. It's to each their own. Everyone has, all of us are adults. Well, most of us are anyway. Anyway, all of us have values, morals, and standards that we use to, I happen to vote with my dollar, which means a lot because there are a lot of products I will not buy because the companies are woke. But that is me. That is my opinion. And that is how I choose to do it, is voting with my dollar. There are organizations I absolutely refuse to donate to when I have money. I'm going to throw that out there because I know what money they use and what causes they support, and I don't support that. So you can break it down into whatever kind of categories you wish. In my opinion, your donations and your giving should be private, and you only talk about them if you want to. So, yeah. I'm not promoting Garth. I'm just saying listen to the words of that song. Yeah, that's fine, Chris. I've done several song reviews. Chris, I know what it's about. Oh, okay. Well, I don't. So I will have to check into that song. So thank you, everyone. I do appreciate that. Uh-oh, did you see the statement Tractor Supply put out? I sure as heck did. I sure as heck did. And I tell you what, I'm going to give Tractor Supply a lot of credit because they actually listened to their customer base, and they're doing away with a lot of that crap that the corporations are hooking up with. I can appreciate that from Tractor Supply. Yep, absolutely. Yes, ma'am, I vote with my dollar as well. If you're woke, you don't get a dime from me, which includes clicks and views. Yep, exactly. That's how I live my life. I vote with my dollar. And I was doing that a long time ago before I met some of you. So, yeah, I wish I could see your face and you figure it out. You wish you could see my face right now? I wish I could see your face and you while you're trying to figure it out. Oh. It literally unalived me a little from the inside to turn on CNN last night. Yeah, I know. We are the same. Go woke, go broke. Yes, ma'am. A lot of companies are downplaying the Pride Month stuff. Target and Walmart have been lowering their prices. They're doing away with certain stuff and things because we, the people, have been speaking up a lot. And we don't appreciate their stuff that they're trying to cram down our throats. None of us do, not even a little bit. I don't like anyone trying to force anything down my throat. The way I like to be approached is you give me both sides of a story and then you let me figure out what I'm going to do about it. Because I'm actually a little intelligent. I actually have more than 2 brain cells that I rub together and I use on a daily basis. I'm not that bad. I can think for myself. I can study my own analytics when I never did before. So anyway, yeah, it's a good thing and a good practice to put into use. Vote with your dollar. It's just common sense. Nah, when you figure it out. All right. How about I record my face? And I'll send it to you. I honestly don't think I've ever heard that song. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't, Chris. I have no idea, but I do have it keyed up. So, yeah. Let's see. It's about 6:45. I have been live for long enough. I have been speaking in your ears long enough. And I'm tired of hearing myself talk. I'm kidding. I'm sure some people are, though. All right, here we go. Let's see. Live streams as follows. Kelly has not popped in yet this morning, but Kelly should be going live at 11 o'clock. I will be going live at 1 o'clock. These are all my times. My times. Sorry. So Cooking Members Only live stream. And then Angie has a panel tonight with her own beautiful daughter. And we will be learning ways and stuff and things of how to save money, which is always a good idea. Please make sure you are subbed up to Angie's alt and Angie's other alt. You all have an absolutely wonderful. How'd the price review go? I was late. It went pretty well. I went through some of the prices and we talked about everything. The biggest difference is gas and meat. Makes a difference. Shoot, I got at least another hour before I turn into a stalk of banana. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope I have more members joining me for my cooking stream in a few hours. Y'all have a safe, wonderful, blessed Friday. I love you and appreciate most of you. You guys take care. I'll see you in a few hours. Bye. And thanks for being here. I really, really do appreciate you guys. I do.